barefoot and she in a name brand boot. Idiot thing that. Man a dish, mama dirt and I put them gal first. You a idiot thing that. I buy gal Lexus, mama fi walk and I take bus. No sir, idiot thing that. Idiot, 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 that. Idiot thing that. Idiot, that, idiot. We know you know that. Idiot thing that. Idiot, that.
All right, and welcome now to the Rootsy Absolutely with the India Thing feature. 96.1 on this here FM dial. Wow. Until we're going to start off on a let's much India things that you know. We can get off on a Rootsy note. Where a Jamaican and Caribbean Hotelier of the Year was named. Wow. A Jamaican Caribbean Hotelier of the Year. Wow. A Jamaican female. Let's respect there to her. And Charlotte Crichton, the manager of the Half Moon Hotel in Montego Bay, was named the Caribbean Hotelier of the Year for 2023. It just started. And then she be 2022 recently. It announced by the Travel Awards in Florida. So it'll be named of the year for 2020. Is it 2023? I think they named me last year, 2022. But they say 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And they said she enjoyed a long career in hospitality industry, working nearly every era of operation in the Half Moon Hotel luxury brand, and she was the manager in 2019. So congratulations to Charlotte Crichton, Hotel of the Year for 2022. On the Rootsy note there. Well, a lot of idiot thing going on here. Well, there's one case in Jamaica now that's kind of puzzling me up to a point. Not really puzzled, but the bigger picture is continuing to elude us.
Yeah.
With the cocaine bust of the brother of the MP.
Yeah.
To me, being a brother of Michael Phillips is not, to me, is a non-issue. Because that don't mean because he's his brother he could possibly have a link. It don't necessarily have to mean that. So people don't jump to the easy way, or everybody want to play politics or what. But I don't want to jump somewhere because he's a brother. There's a link. There right. Have to be a link.
Exactly.
But the bigger picture, what people don't want to just is in that scene, is that I can't recall hearing somebody trying to smuggle drugs out of Jamaica in their personal suitcase.
Yeah.
That's the part that people don't understand. That only means two things, That mean only two things.
Something right, man.
To me, it means two things to me. If you have the gall to try to lead island with that in your suitcase, cocaine valued at $600,000 US, it mean two. It mean to me that you can escape with it through the ports, or you have somebody to let you through.
Yeah.
No, like a small man.
I can't understand it.
No, like a small man, I get to know this, I go foreign and carry drugs.
Right.
Something about it. Yeah. It no works so.
I don't know.
If no smell, it no works so.
I know that Mikhail, he posted a statement yesterday through some publishing agency, declaring that he is a half brother and
they have no relationship.
He has been overseas for
30 years.
So and the thing is also I'm grateful. I'm seeing where also a number of government MPs they're coming in the defense of Mikhail. Saw Floyd Green posting that. Guess what? It doesn't mean that he's involved.
Right. Yeah.
I've also seen where Dr. Tufton has also spoken about the matter, and they're also defending that. Guess what? Don't judge him. He's not a part of anything.
Conclusion.
Right. And I'm grateful for that. At least we're seeing where persons from the government side they're in support and saying, guess what, guys, don't worry the nice. Mikhail, we know that you're a good guy, and so don't worry about it. So I'm feeling good seeing those kind of
from the
messages and also posting from persons who are in the opposition. I think I also saw Juliet Cuthbert Flynn commented on it, and also she came in support of Mikhail, saying that they're there and they're saying, no man, You can't judge him for that.
Instead of trying to jump to all the wrong conclusion, where we are missing the bigger picture.
Right.
That is not normal for someone traveling from Jamaica to have cocaine in their person luggage. It's not normal.
50-year-old. I'm saying
it's not normal. It's not normal. That means
been out of Jamaica for so long, right? Came in Jamaica. I don't know. Something somewhere along the line, something went wrong. I don't know why is it that, as you're saying, he now has the audacity to some extent to really try and use in his bag.
That means he had an escape plan and something went wrong.
No man, something exactly.
Either he didn't know that he could get away because of the corruption at Jamaican ports, or maybe the machinery to detect it might couldn't find it. But he know in his mind he could get away with that.
Yeah, I know. Mikhail. Jeffrey is a very good friend of Mikhail. He's online. I know that since the story broke yesterday, he has been following it also. But I don't know what his thought about this whole situation. But I know that he's a very good friend of Mikhail.
Jeffrey. Dudley and Owen.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we're here.
Loud and clear.
Go ahead.
Dudley and Owen, I am a Tavar. All right? And if my half-brother should get himself involved in something like that, there's no way anybody can be saying that Jeffrey Tavares is involved in it.
Yeah.
No, man.
Mikhail hasn't seen Mikhail and his brother. They never lived together.
Exactly.
Based on the information that I'm getting.
But people in the public don't really know that.
They just
Well,
say something
it is out there in the public that they have never lived together.
Yeah.
No, it came out afterwards. But his brother wasn't. The people in the public know that before he made that declaration. They was like to jump to a conclusion. But the fact that they're actually half brothers.
Yes, they're half brothers. So and for that to happen, I mean, it's not everything your family gonna know what the other member of the family doing.
Yeah, that's true.
I personally know what my brothers and sisters is doing. I personally do not know what anybody in my family is doing, as a matter of fact.
That is true. But once a family member is high profile and a member of, in his case now, MP.
Well, not only that, Dudley. Why from your member is a high profile member within Jamaica? People are gonna say things.
Right. Yes.
None of them boasting or anything. Everybody gonna say the Tavares, the Tavares, the that. Because your family is high profile. And no care how you try to live, that nobody can say anything about you. There's always a black sheep in the family and somebody in the family, some probably in the family,
Right, and the one bad black sheep can get into family name a bad name.
There you go.
And
there's always gonna be a rebel in the family.
Well, I'm glad
so I don't think Mikhail Phillips. Anybody should say Mikhail Phillips is a part of this. No.
Right.
Anybody who say Mikhail is a part of this, come on, don't think differently, man.
Exactly.
Think differently. Mikhail Phillips is a person who I know very well, and I don't see Mikhail Phillips to be a person involved in certain bangarang that is going on in this country. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, definitely. And I feel so too. I don't think that he has any knowledge of exactly what was going on.
No. Who knows? Maybe Mikhail didn't know that he was in Jamaica.
Even that too.
Well, the good that he came public, because if he kept quiet, people want to rename if.
Right.
He's a part, but good thing that he came public and make this public declaration. Not a part of it, nothing about it. So, clear his name. Keep his name in the clear.
Because I know members of my family will go away. Nobody knows they're gone away. It's when they come back in the country and say, "Oh, you went away."
Yeah. That's so.
So I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And Mikhail, and honestly, the how getting to know Mikhail over the period of time, I don't know for a long while. I find Mikhail Phillips to be a person who is an outstanding politician who speak his mind, whether it be in the parliament or outside of the parliament.
Yeah.
I find Mikhail Phillips who speaks his mind, who don't like it, that's their business. When there's issues to be spoken about, Mikhail speak his mind.
That's right.
And that's the type of person I know Mikhail Phillips to be. And I'm happy he came out and cleared the air.
Yeah.
And who don't like it, or what he said, then that's their business.
Yeah. True. Totally. And Jeffrey. All right. So, on January 1, the paternity leave for public sector workers came into effect, right?
Yeah. Don't I get paternity leave too?
So, according to the documentation or the legal documentation that I have here, in order for the man to actually get the paternity leave, there are certain things that must be done before he is eligible,
for example,
to receive it. All right. So
yeah, for example,
it says here paternity leave 7.18.2 or 7.18.2 eligibility. It says the following conditions must be satisfied for paternity leave to be granted. It says 1, full-time male employees aged 18 and above with at least 12 months of continuous service irrespective of different employment type and or combination thereof. So you have to be employed there for at least a year, right? 2, part-time employee, and I think the third one would be something that a lot of persons are going to have to look on.
But Owen,
2, yeah.
But don't the employer rules for how many years now? So he's entitled to
but he's good. He's good with that first one. 2, part-time male employees with at least 12 months continuous service working at least 18 hours per day. So that's kind of the same kind of thing a while ago. 3, the employee must provide, and this is it, official documentation that he is the registered and legal father of the child.
So the whole on here now.
Name it upon the birth certificate or whatever.
That means when the child is born, you have to do a blood test same time.
Right. You come out to an MP earlier about Monday 3 days at birth. That you come into effect,
So that means that you may end up giving a person paternity leave, and the child is not yours.
Yeah, you might have many fathers now can't apply for that leave. I've been working for years. Can't apply for the leave. Based on our high rate of jacket culture in this country.
And also,
what kind of jacket are you talking about, going?
I'm talking about the one that make the tailor,
Oh, okay. You have to be very clear,
In Jamaica, in the term now, giving the child to the wrong person, not the original father.
Before you go any further, I'm sorry to put in, but there's a breaking news out of the United States Congress.
Oh yes.
So the final like that speaker now?
The 180th Congress House Speaker.
Yeah.
Is in the 3rd day.
Oh my God.
McCarthy the Republican 201.
Oh Lord.
Jeffries the Democrat 212.
Wow.
Nothing changed. It'll be the same thing from yesterday.
So nobody got we get to 218.
Nobody got to the 218. So I don't know what is going on. McCarthy does not have the vote to become the 8th speaker.
And remember, one time he was up at 200 and something, so he's way down to 200 and where's the last one? 201. Oh Lord. I think.
And everybody's. You see, they said that last night they're gonna adjourn the house, and then today now for them to go in last night to deliberate and find who they can get to become house, to vote for him to get in. But obviously there's nobody wanted to vote for him. So the question must be asked: is it that this man decided to hold the American government at ransom in the sense of there's no speaker, no one is elected to the House of Representatives right now?
Yeah.
So if there's a security crisis, the president has to just do it on his own.
Right.
But Sir Jeffrey, you know what I think is a problem. I think what the persons who continuously nominate this man, despite knowing that he doesn't have the support. I think they are idiots. Because it
But not only that.
it can't be that they're nominating the man and they know that they're not gonna get the full support. Add somebody else.
But Dudley and Owen, not only that McCarthy will they continue nominating, he put himself up there. The former President Donald Trump is saying that he must become Speaker. And it's quite clear that the Republican Party is in a disarray. They don't want him to become Speaker because members of the Republican Party is voting for the Democrat to become Speaker. And the funniest thing is, the Republican Party won the House of Representatives, you know, and they can't elect a Speaker. How can they run the country if they can't elect a Speaker?
Something wrong.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right, solution. Get two other person then.
Two other persons to do what?
Two other nominees. Two other nominees.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but Dudley,
Persons.
listen to me. What you fail to understand, you know, since the election and the Republicans win the House, Nancy Pelosi is on her way out. Because the Republicans has win the House.
There's something wrong
So
with
now
Now the Republicans need to elect a House Speaker.
Okay.
And it is quite proven to everybody that they can't elect a House Speaker because the party is in disarray. So even if they continue putting nominating two persons to become Speaker and McCarthy is there, the Democrat is going to get the higher vote because they don't want McCarthy to stay in.
Oh God! So the
So
party.
what they need to do is tell McCarthy to sit down and give somebody else. But McCarthy refused to sit down because he's power hungry.
Is the party is worse than the party here in Jamaica in disarray?
Well, listen to me. I said it earlier that the People's National Party did, and somebody vexed with me.
So what?
That the People's National Party dead and they vexed with me.
No, but no. Why?
Why what?
Why the vex? It don't like
Because apparently they are full-fledged comrades, so you mustn't talk bad about the party.
No, I tell you. I said to Comrade recently that you keep on relying on an internal poll that giving you what you want to hear, but not the truth.
Well,
They did it for the Damien Crawford thing. So when they done as a poll show and said Crawford cannot beat Vaz, the people poll show said Crawford will be win by a landslide. And Portia Simpson was ignoring the Donald's poll, rely on internal poll as you call election, and she lose it.
See there?
hold on there. Another breaking news.
They must wake up. The party is dead for true.
California has declared a state of public emergency. You know that California has been the dry state where every media hear fire.
Yeah.
Now it's pure water. Flood.
From one thing to the next thing.
But Owen and Dudley, this 7th day of voting for the Speaker of the House of Representatives in America is a very serious thing, you know. The country is at risk right now, you know. They can't pass no law. They can't do the people's work. Nothing can be done because the Republican Party refused to get the act together. It's a history drama playing out in the House of Representatives now.
Wow. Well, we keep on talking about that one. Wait, no. Hold on. Back to this thing now where this thing now is very serious. With the maternity. Alright. What happened now with that? What happened now if this worker has more than one children? By different mothers. How does it work out?
Same thing again. It's a lot of pass.
No, what does it work out?
No, but then Owen, if you pass a law, that means they go right across the board.
If he is on their whatever certification, if his name is there, and well, if each of them have the child same time,
No, different.
because remember, you know, it would have to be within a certain time when the child is born. So is either all of them having the child within the same time, or all of them, because it would have, just like when a maternity leave.
Alright, let's just say
Just has pregnancy, you know, the person will take the leave. So the child will have to be born within a certain time before.
Let us say, suppose Ninja Man will employ the public sector. Ninja Man has 35 children with 34 baby mother. How does that work out?
Why? I don't know. That's not
In get 34 maternity leave.
No, it can't work
So we have no work. They would have work. Get paid for the leave.
Because the fact of the matter is, they did not specify in that act or in that law that they passed XQYZ. So he's entitled to that 35 days maternity leave. Did they say anything like that?
But it said the male employee they are entitled to the leave no more than 3 occasions. So if at 20, no more than 3 occasions.
Oh, so for the year.
Well, it said no more than 3. Did it
for the year? Well, you must informate that one every year.
It said no more than 3 occasions.
But you're saying for the year, Dudley?
Eh?
You're saying for the year, it can't be for the year.
No.
Whenever your wife, like how Black Beauty gone, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, so 3.
Whenever your wife is pregnant, you're entitled to a maternity leave, and if you have 3 babies, whatever part, you're entitled to the same maternity leave.
Right.
But it can't pass 3 though. So the 4th child no leave.
And it said here that the paternity leave for multiple births. So this is administration of it. So multiple births of the same pregnancy. So whether triplets, twins, you will not get a paternity leave based on the amount of child. Right? They're saying that it would be the same. It will not increase the number of days because each pregnant leave would be for 20 days. So it's saying that you will not, because it's a twin, you're getting 40 days. No, or because it is a triplet,
you get 60 days.
No. They're saying that you will still get the same 20 days.
With pay.
Right, with pay. Definitely. For the same, so it's the same period. So you would not get any increase.
I think on the female part, they get 3 months, but 2 with pay.
Well, this is 20 days though. So I think they can definitely pay for 20 days. There are months. These are some days, and persons were saying, why not give more time? 20 days can't be more than 20 days. Can be at least a month.
So
I think in America you give about a month. I'm not sure. I need to check that out.
It will cause some serious issues. Look here, why now? If the father cannot get the DNA.
But in the name of Jesus, where did that?
No, you apply. Look at you apply for.
You have to have documentation to say
you
yes,
apply.
it's your child.
You apply for. You live with your wife or girlfriend and have a child together. You apply for leave. Then it comes not your child.
Well, you're in a serious banger, and
and it's based on. I tell you, there's a company Jamaica that said every 10 tests that they do for DNA, 9 is jacket.
What kind of jacket are you talking about?
Giving
that is not the father.
Giving the child to the wrong father.
Not the father.
Oh Lord.
Every 10 case. So based on Jamaica is the second highest country behind Nigeria when they come on to giving the jackets in the entire world.
As you talk about Nigeria.
So it could be a sad case, you know. I want to apply for him leave, bring a DNA test, and it's the DNA that's not available. It's not your child. It's not account to the heater. That's not available. DNA me.
The DNA is not available.
That's not available. That's not available.
The DNA is not available.
That's not available.
You know something. Owen, switch the gear because don't leave us from inside here. The DNA is available. Help us.
Oh, God. I don't know.
As you talk about that though, if I may, there is something brewing in the transport sector that if we don't be careful, we're gonna lose the transport sector in this country. And why I'm saying this, I was privy to something yesterday that Egerton Newman of TAD said, and he's perfectly right. It was brought to my attention, and I need to do a program on it. It cannot be that they continue saying to bus and taxi operators to go and pay your ticket when you have receipt that the ticket is being paid, but in the system it is not paid.
Yeah.
It has to be corrected. And in the Prime Minister's address to the nation, his Christmas or New Year's address to the nation, he's encouraging people to go and pay the ticket. Prime Minister, the system need some correction, some haul and pull up.
No,
If you need an IT person, call Roos FM, Owen can help, you know. I want to pay him some money.
That's how that thing.
It can't continue.
You pay your, cause a guy came on your program some time ago, you know, and said he went to jail for some unpaid ticket. And when he
And then
came
left him
back,
up again.
when he came back out of jail, the same ticket he paid for come back as unpaid. And he go to jail for it, you know.
Yeah.
And he come back as unpaid. No,
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that his boss, his boss, had all those receipts.
Right.
And the man said, no, it can't be. It cannot continue.
So it could be. So maybe it could,
the bus and taxi operators going through the pans of hell. Yes, you have some bad one on the road. Yes, you have some bad one going on with the antics. I agree. But the fact of the matter is, in which modern democracy can this nonsense continue to happen? Where they continue blundering poor people, starving off poor people.
you pay.
Come on, man.
You pay your fines to the tax office, and they don't have record of your payment. No, man, I idiot that, man. None. So they rely on your receipt then.
You see, I think they know. I personally think, I know it's being paid, but some hanky-panky going on.
Da dee.
And that is my views. Some hanky-panky going on.
Same
And
way.
it can't continue like this.
Same
Cannot
way.
continue like this.
Well, I got to touch on Pele's funeral. The fans of Brazil are upset, very upset that
What?
so the football stars didn't attend Pele's funeral. Some of the Brazilian known stars, the team that won the 2002 World Cup, not one person attended the funeral, not one. There was no Neymar, there was no Garrincha, there was no Ronaldinho, there was no Romario, no so the stars, no at the funeral. And the fans said that's an idiot thing.
I suppose they couldn't make it.
No man,
You don't
make it. Everyone couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I mean, they couldn't make it.
It's a world- it's a world-
Suppose they have prior engagement.
No, but they said they opted to send their condolences on social media instead of attending the funeral physically.
Well, yeah, listen to me. We must understand, you know. I mean, yes, he's a well-known star. We should go, of course, and everything like that. But, I mean, come on. People must understand, you know. The same way the Prime Minister sent the President of the Senate the swearing in of the Brazilian Prime Minister. The President.
That's an idiot thing, trust me.
You know?
I remember when Captain Burley passed on in Jamaica here, the football team attended, the players attended the funeral.
Which player?
Jamaican players. All from
Then they must attend. They must attend there in Jamaica.
But those players, most of them are in Jamaica, are in Brazil. One who retired.
Listen to me.
Are in Brazil.
You keep on saying the idiot thing. We do not know what is going on in Brazil.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't say the idiot thing.
Idiot thing if you attend, because they're living there. The one who the current stars now are playing overseas. That
Let me
different.
ask you a question. When Edward Siaga did you attend his funeral?
Yes.
Okay.
And Manly too.
Oh gosh, but some of them should at
Yeah,
least
man.
try. At least I don't know. But for true, there can be circumstances as Jeffrey's suggesting that some of them may not be able to go.
Because I'm broke like me. I can't go.
Yeah.
The one who want to
Some of them may not be
do, the
able
one who want to
Then
go,
again,
couldn't go because I'm sick. I'm sick. Because Mario Zagallo is 91. And his health him couldn't reach. A health problem
Right.
couldn't go. I'm 91.
while
Mario Zagallo.
some
Then
people
done it.
understand.
Suppose the rest them broke like a dog and then
Come
can't
on,
go.
they have money.
Oh, okay.
All right, true.
Let us switch some gear to the crime situation in our country.
And before we go to that, one more thing now. Idiot thing in Cameroon now. Cameroon have a under 17. Cameroon pick an under 17 squad. They pick 30 players for the squad, under 17, and 21 of the players over age. the codes to the FA say find some other players who of age. They find 11 more players and shit all them over age.
Oh, so seriously,
idiot thing that trust me.
So you can't find a players that's under within the required age.
Under 17.
No, so they don't have
over age.
A younger program or younger football program or something like that they can't have them into. But that don't make any sense.
I don't know. Yeah, because the camera you can't find 20 players who under 17.
If they come to Jamaica, I am sure you will find, they can find whether primary, basic, right up, Manning Cup, all of them right through. Yeah, but can't find nobody under 17.
Yeah. Anyway, Dudley, I saw you doing some traffic reporting yesterday. There's a pothole there that I saw you in. You remember when Mucky Perkins was alive? And the late Roger Clark was the Minister of Roads. And Mucky was talking to Roger one day about the deplorable condition of the road. I think it was from Tabla Martin Negro. I can't remember where it was. And Mucky was there talking to the minister. And the phone cut off. Mucky said, oh my God. Have you seen the National Guard? The minister has disappeared in the hole. So the part was that I saw you featuring on your program. Does look like a grave. Seriously.
Yeah, right. And that's a main road, Hagley Park Road, main road.
And you're saying to me Stephen Shaw from the NWA, don't see that?
That why something wrong, man. Right, right in front of Hagley Park Prep. Right there.
In front of the primary school?
No, Hagley Park Prep.
Oh, the proper school?
Yeah, right in front of Hagley Park Prep.
Yeah, they need to sort it out.
And that's a main thoroughfare.
And it's on the side coming down.
We need to ask the PM the question now. How people are in a Zozo?
Again?
All people is being gunned down in the Zozo or the Nene. And they say it's working.
Yeah. But I don't know what the PM mean by working, but more different concept from the term it's working than most persons.
It is something that I'm trying to figure out here. You have a state of public emergency, say in Trelawney. And in the parish of Trelawney, 4 people drop dead. By the hands of gun.
It's something it does me know. The Zozo have a limit, you know, what it can do and can't do. But it can't solve crime.
But the question must be asked, Owen and Dudley. We're 60 years old. This country is 60 years old. Are we going to continue like this in 2023?
Let me tell you the first step.
Hold on here, Dudley.
It's a mindset.
Hold on there, Dudley. The people, look at this. Look how hypocritical the churches are. And I will not apologize. The umbrella group of churches can call an emergency meeting when one of their pastor is being gunned down. And my deepest condolence to the family. But how many Jamaicans' family is gunned down by the hands of criminals in this country? And the Jamaican brother of church don't call an emergency meeting and say, look here, Prime Minister, enough of this Zozo, do something else. Why they don't come up with a crime plan? They're talking about V-Royal talk.
Yeah,
how many talks?
They say talk.
Keep on talking and talking and talking and talking. Just like what the woman said in who was running for the Secretary General. That she didn't know chat. Chat.
No, let me tell you. What Jamaica need is a different way of thinking. Because when I see things in Jamaica, and I'm making a prime example, I say that Jamaicans are being encouraged to buy bottled water from other countries, while yet still we have one of the best drinking water in the world.
You switch from crime to bottled water, don't you?
No, like example, the thing and the mindset. And you know why I say that? Look at this. USA, America did have our quality water. America be selling water to the entire world. And the thinking behind what we don't have.
That's not only that, you know, Dudley. Hold on there, Dudley. Our leaders.
Whole mindset.
So we're connecting it now, Dudley. Connect it now.
Hold on there, Dudley.
Yeah. Why Jamaica is in this predicament now? Predicament now. We keep believing everything are the best must come from foreign. So it's like we need to change our mindset.
So with crime fighting, we need a foreign commissioner. That's what you're saying? Or we need somebody outside of Jamaica?
Eh?
You're saying we need somebody outside of Jamaica to help us?
No.
That's what you're saying?
No. We need.
What are you saying then?
We need. Alright, to fight crime in Jamaica then. Just having the same zo not going to work. It can't solve by just the policy and thing. We have to have a program to change our way of thinking, how we think, and how we are thinking then.
Then Dudley, if we put in a program like that not take 150 years for the people to start think that way, and everybody not dead after the country by that time.
No, but it depends on can we fast track the policy and the way of thinking, you know.
Yeah.
But Dudley, I agree.
I see it work with organization and things, but with a country now, there'll be a policy.
But Dudley, I agree with what you're saying that we need to a way of thinking. But it also boils back down to the political leaders of the country. They start this gangmanism in this country. I'm the only done in this country or in this party. And everything that they say back in the days, Jamaicans grasp to it and decide, say, okay, we're not farm a gang.
Right. We don't think.
So now,
must not think along party lines. Think as Jamaicans, not along party lines.
Yes, Dudley, we agree with that. And we keep on repeating ourselves over and over and over with the same thing. The fact of the matter is, if we put people in place to govern us, pass legislation for us, and obviously they are failing us, the time has come for us as a people to stand up and say, enough of this. It can't continue like this in 2023. It's the same way if you're running a company. And it's the same all and the same all and the same all. It can't continue 2023.
Look at the reality in Jamaica now. If we agree with a fact, say why the paper is a dead party. They must say, yeah, support JLP. If it's a bad against Andrew Ollis, yeah, support PNP. That's the thing we need to change. That's the thing we need to start.
And how are we going to change it?
To start. People start, if you come out to individuals. Just stop thinking along party lines and start thinking as Jamaicans.
Well, the youngest of Jamaicans are thinking about themselves and the country. They're thinking about the party. I can tell you that much. Based on some conversation that I have with some students from University of West Indies, they are thinking about themselves and the country. And the time has come for us to stop thinking about party and think about the country. We came here by labor plane, not by aeroplane.
Yeah, true.
That's
a problem.
One major issue that we're having, though, in Jamaica, and I think if it is, and the culture of that we have, if it is, we can change that. But a major part of the issue that we're having is that we don't have enough police to be everywhere, right? But the thing is, the trust level that people that we will have with, say, law enforcement and law enforcement in general, if it is that the trust level can be built where a person can easily think that, all right, if there's an incident, they can call and they don't have to fret for their lives. Jamaica would be a better place now.
Yeah, the police for actually
Jamaica would be, because the thing is, with the corruption and with what's going on and how it is that persons perceive the security forces, and sometimes them security forces themselves make it themselves look bad. A lot of persons they're not willing to come forward and make sure that things happen. So all right, they would know that this man terrorized the area, him get arrested, right? Goes to court, nothing happens. Why? nobody not coming forward. Nobody gonna say anything. Because one, if a person said, why them want to try to say anything, they know so they have to think about them, their lives and their family's lives.
They
right?
they can know.
And so
they can.
I know, but I'm saying the trust level that a lot of citizens, so a lot of persons would want to say something, but they become like the three blind mice that they don't say anything, right? Because they know they're preserving their lives. The Bible says, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, as I go. So
yes,
a lot of persons.
Also, Owen, if the government was paying the security forces properly,
no man,
there will not be any corruption in this country.
They can't be. They can't. Right. They can't be everywhere. But that's also a part of it too.
But people do. Otherwise, all right. Talk about trust and the police. Look at this simple thing. I know persons, they put their phone on private and call people and send death threat to them. Say look here, you can put your phone on private and send death threat to people. You can't put your phone on private and call police.
But the fact of the matter is, Dudley, hold on a minute, Dudley. What we are saying, Dudley, the security force is so corrupt that they can trace your number and say, Dudley Thompson, call me.
But they put the phone on private.
I mean, put the phone on private, of course I can find it.
So you say it's a no situation then?
That's not what we're saying, Dudley. What we're saying to you, if the security forces cannot be trusted in this country, in the sense of a person can go call minister this and say, look here, don't they have a party thing going in my house?
Right.
That's true.
And hold on there, and by the time Dudley come off of the phone, by the time person come off of the phone, the person can't call Dudley and say, Dudley, say Jeffrey come and say a party thing going in my house.
That's the problem. That's
the problem happening in this country.
That's the problem.
Until the security forces, until the Minister of National Security and Justice and the Commissioner of No Police come together with the Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister and say we're going to pay these people properly, Jamaica will never, until we can get rid of the corruption. First, the corruption in this country, the corruption in Jamaica House, the corruption in Garden House, the corruption in the Governor General House, the corruption in JUTC, the corruption in the Ministry of Education, the corruption come all the way down. Until we can get rid of the corruption, we will never get rid of crime in this country.
Telling you.
Well, that, as I said earlier in the program, that as long as the crime is profitable, it never stop.
So are we going to continue like this until God comes to work?
As long as the crime, I look at the apartheid in South Africa. Why it stop? Because it was no longer profitable. Why it's happening? Why it abandoned? It's no longer profitable. In South Africa to have apartheid in there. Why it abandoned?
What do you mean? Hold on there. What are you saying? Crime in
No. I say apartheid in South Africa. Why it was kind of phased out? Because it's no longer profitable.
So you think?
No,
apartheid still going on in Africa?
No, crime is there. I saying apartheid, not crime. Apartheid.
And I'm saying to you, apartheid is still going on in South Africa, same way.
Unofficially, we understand that. Yeah, it's still going on. It's a little racist. We know that, but the official apartheid is no longer. Unofficially, yes, it's going on same. But Jamaica now, as long as the crime, as long as persons here doing crime and are profiting, it's not going to stop.
And long as the people of the Vumva band, the Vumva V. Profitable for it, it's not going to stop.
Right.
But not only that, Dudley. If the Prime Minister of this country, Michael Andrew Holness, and I know him in the country well enough, but Prime Minister, you listen to your people. You ask for our vote and we give you the vote. We gave you a mandate to secure the people of this country. And when a government can't secure its people, something fundamentally wrong somewhere. We give you a mandate, and there's people in the diaspora who has security background. Approach the diaspora. Someone can approach the diaspora, beg for campaign, for the party. Approach the diaspora to help the country. The country is in crisis.
Yeah.
Jamaica is going on a slippery slope.
It is so sad that look at the sad part right now. Jamaicans in some aspect, they are creating jobs for some people. But look here now, so the jobs they are creating now is not leading to more crime. Like for instance, some person now working in some call centers, all they want is lead sheet. And they're gonna scamming. So
What do you want?
lead sheet and then
What is that?
the information of foreigners to start scam.
Yeah, the address and information. And other information about the client.
So you are gainfully employed, but you're still thinking crime.
because another thing again, Dudley. I am not condoning what they're going on with, with the whole scamming thing, and I don't condone it. But if you have a country, Jamaica is fruitful. Jamaica is a rich country, and our people have been living from the land of wood and water to go on farm work in modern day slavery. Huh? You believe that these call centers are modern day slavery? The call centers are modern day slavery because they hardly pay the people and supposed to pay the people them.
Well, and
we sit down in this country, hold on, we sit down in this country, and we can talk, we are PNP or JLP. The time has come for us to rise up in this country and say enough of this. We're 60 years old, and half of the country sell out to Chinese and foreigners. What are we leaving for our children? We're talking about a 2030 vision to live and work where?
No legacy at all. No
in a corrupt, infected country, crime-infected country, where people don't want to come together to solve the crime. But hello, we can blame Andrew Holness. I don't want to blame Andrew Holness, blame Goose, Mark Jefferson Golden. The problem lies with we, the people. We must take a stand. We must come together as a people and say enough is enough. The umbrella group of churches, stop on the hypocrisy and come together. I don't want to scam poor people in the churches.
Well, it come back to a whole heap of things. I mean, it come back to education. It come back to trust. It come back to a lot of things. And biggest part of it is mismanagement. But I can remember back in 1966, it took $120 by $1 Jamaican pound. Look at today's rate now. $120 by $1 Jamaican pound. Look at today's rate.
Inflation and
you know what? We borrow and
years
we
of
sell.
mismanagement by both PNP and JLP causing this mess right now.
Right. We borrow and we sell, and we borrow and we sell, and we hoe, and we borrow and we sell, and we hoe. And the question must be asked, how much they sell we for?
Look at simple. Look at simple. If you in a job right now and your salary is 50 grand per month, but your expense is 100,000, you must have bankruptcy. Must.
Because you're living above your means.
Over the years, Jamaica is importing twice or 3 times what you export. Years. Jamaica has never exported more than import. Never.
But Dudley,
in the last 60 years, we have never have a period where our export is bigger than our import. Never have that in Jamaica yet. Never in Jamaica yet.
And that is why Michael Mann used to say we must grow what we eat and eat what we go.
Right, and eat what we grow.
But no, we're too foreign man and local body.
That to come back to the we need to rethink. We need to have a brain, some re-education of our. We keep on of the things say foreign things is better than local things. I remember years ago, somebody have a chicken chain in Jamaica called Supreme Chicken. We have one branch in our factory, and we want to have a second branch in Muswochi. I'm saying this costing more. It's costing more of our branch in Ochi that have in South Africa.
One again?
It's costing more money to our branch, a second branch in Jamaica than in Africa.
And you know why? The government of the country, whether PNP or JLP, make it so hard for us as Jamaicans to start a business in this country.
Yeah, but yet still, we are flooded with overseas fast food chains.
Yes.
And kill out our local product. Because
whosoever is bringing them in can give a person some money under the table.
Right, that's the
and they come in. So the corruption is there again.
That's why I keep on saying. I keep on wondering when the man says something wrong with Jamaica. How comes USA? Look how close Jamaica is to America. America is a big market for tap water.
You got me
water for America. Me not get it. Me not get it. I don't.
I mean, I get it.
Why America is buying water from Italy and Fiji?
Okay, you want to find out?
I look where we is to America.
Hold on, man, hold on.
We shall sell water every single day.
Hold on.
I buy water from
when they elect a speaker for the House of Representatives in America, they can come and ask the person that. The problem that we face in Jamaica is this mismanagement of this country by the two political parties. No better barrel, no better hearing. And I will not stop saying that.
I remember
the two political parties have wrecked the economy of this country from Wapi Kill Philip.
I remember some years ago, Sierra said he wanted to move the Horizon prison from that location and turn it into a free zone where foreigners can come and buy Jamaican product. Remember that thing by Sierra?
Too young for that.
Yeah, man. It never materialized. What happened again? We start import more foreign things.
Then, prime example. The Norman Man International Airport. On the way from the Norman International Airport, it should be pair hotels. It shouldn't be residential area, sir.
That's true.
It should be hotels. Our leaders never have any vision for this country, you know? And until they still have any vision for this country. There's no vision, and where there's no vision, the people shall perish. There has been no vision for this country from Wapi Kill Philip until this present day.
If a book in Jamaica call him Neem. A Neem? I see Neem, I see the supermarket now sell like tea bag.
A tea bag. You have the merengue selling as tea bag.
We should expose all these things now.
Then Dudley. Prime example. Jamaica has one of the best marijuana in the world.
I say to you earlier now. The long-term plan is all going dead out. I'm going to buy for America. Watch it. That's watch it. That's going to happen in Jamaica. Yeah. It's going dead out. Oh, going to get it phase out. I was import ganja from America.
I remember when I was growing up in Negril. There's a place adjoining to Negril named Monterey and Orange Hill. And there's one of the best ganja field known. And what we did, we allowed the Americans to come in and kill out the ganja field. Now they legalize ganja. And I know Jamaica can legalize ganja. And even if they legalize it, the poor pauperizing farmers them can't afford $500,000 for one license. No, so we stick in this country.
The license plus the money to set up the cameras and the greenhouse.
The banks them
not lending
an account because it's an illegal substance. When are we gonna wake up in this country? Before we go 3 steps forward, we're going 4 steps backward. The time has come. This is 2023. And we're going to ask the Prime Minister and the Minister and the Opposition Leader, where do you have this country going? The crime is out of whack. Where is this country going under this current regime? I'm not going to talk about PNP and JLP. I'm talking about the both of them now. Come together with the umbrella group of churches and figure out what we can do for this country. Jefferson Gordon said the time has come for them to approach the diaspora. Yes, approach members of the diaspora who have security expert, security backgrounds. You have a gentleman in Jamaica by the name of Smith.
We have.
Time has come and we must stop this corruption in this country, man.
We are so big.
Jamaica is a beautiful place. We need to wake up in this country and take back this country.
You know what Jamaica is also losing to? Our entertainment. Look at this. Look at our own reggae music. The most money earned from reggae is by not Jamaican, by foreign artists. And reggae is Jamaican music.
because
Jamaican.
So but done again. Those who put to govern this country, they do not have a plan for this nation. And where there is no vision, the people shall perish. There's no minute to 2 o'clock.
Wow.
And until now, they can't find a speaker for the House of Representatives in America.
No, man, this is serious. All right, so I think we're going to end now, boy. This is serious.
Day 3.
2020.
And they can't find a speaker for the great almighty America, for the House of Representatives. We're not sitting around with the world. God come in.
So the party in disarray. Like
The
so.
Republican Party in America is in disarray. This is what 100 years ago. The same thing happening again.
That mean in
In 1923.
23 and 18 something. But 18,
And yes,
18
where
something.
they couldn't find a speaker, they couldn't elect a speaker. And the same shebang going on. It's going on again today. 3 days now.
This is serious.
3 days now.
Wow, so
But this is show you Dudley and Owen that this is democracy at play.
yeah.
In Jamaica, the Prime Minister doesn't appoint a speaker and that is it.
Right. Up
Is
at
it?
yeah.
But this is democracy playing out in our eyes.
All right. I think Daniel might maybe later today because yeah, lots of issues. All right, so
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna play some music, we're gonna play give me the weed, man, the weed, the sense of it.
well, maybe I don't to the dog.
Well, Dudley, you can play that song like the country gone down to the
Down
dog.
to the dog. All right. We'll come to the end of this Roots Absolutely Idiot extended version. That is 60.1 on this your FM dial.
You're listening to Roots 96.1 FM, owned and operated by the Mustard Seed Communities, located at 1 Maho Drive, Kingston 11, giving voice to the voiceless. For more information, view our website at rootsfmjamaica.com, where we're also streaming live. You can also follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook at Roots Radio 96.1